Hey guys, my name is Lenny, and today I'd like to talk about, wow, okay, it's cool now. I'd like to talk about PvP, how to get PvP items real fast and easy, and other stuff. First of all, I'd like to mention you don't need Gladiator Sanctum at all. It is good to have, but all my items, I'm in full 620 PvP, plus one 660. God damn it. And I didn't use Gladiator Sanctum to get that. I just have it to see what I'm gonna get and for some extra conquest points. The main goal is to avoid battlegrounds unless you can be sure you can win them, and even though if you cannot win battlegrounds real fast, I just skip them. Also, one thing to note, this is a Horde point of view, which means it can be a little bit different on the Alliance side, as for Horde, we've been winning a lot of the stuff I needed in Ashran. So yeah, if you cannot win all the objectives in Ashran, you might want to rethink your strategy. But from the Horde standpoint, you just join the Ashran PvP and avoid the main fight. Like, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Hopefully I won't be in the queue. Okay, I'm in the queue. Fuck it. So before I got teleported, the main PvP usually happens on the straight line in between Horde and Alliance towns. You want to avoid that. That's no good. Sometimes you can spawn, or Alliance will spawn the big guy who's like worth 25 conquest points if killed, I believe. That's the tree, which sometimes comes to War Spear. I don't know what's it on the other side, but it's really not worth killing. Usually, if I see it, I just take it and stay away. As the main part is happening in these little areas where events happen. They are kind of bugged. I don't know if they fixed them already, but at least 3 of them work well. The first one is the race, which happens right here in the amphitheater. It's pretty simple, and Horde keeps winning it very easily, as it's pretty close to the Horde main city. Or yeah, you just move around with the special thingy, the guy on the mount, and after 3 rounds you win basically. All these events I'm gonna be describing yield around 125 conquest points unless bugged, and 250 honor. It happened to me that I had double the amount. It might be either bug or some extra feature I don't know about, but usually you get the 125 conquest points and 250 honor points. Alright, after the amphitheater, you really want to watch out for the event shout or shoutout. You need to know which event is next. It usually goes like amphitheater, quarry, ghosts, and then sometimes brutes. But it doesn't have to be in that order. You need to watch out for the event shoutout. First of all, what you need to do actually after joining the Ashran, you need to spam the trade or general for an invite. Usually there are big groups of people who are doing those events, so just join them and tag along. You don't really need to do anything real, like you can pretty much go semi AFK, just follow the group around and win. There are more things to know. You need to spend your artifacts, those artifact fragments you get from killing NPCs. You need to spend them in War Spear or in whatever city you are in, and you should focus on the Warlock Waygates. I think they are called Waygates. Whatever. They are teleports from Amphitheater to Quarry, and that's gonna help you win the Quarry as well, as you can easily go there and overwhelm Alliance. Usually Alliance is pretty slow in getting there, so I've actually never seen Alliance win Quarry when I was playing. Alright, next thing, the Quarry. When you teleport to the Quarry, you will have to wait, so that's the time when you establish like your line of defense and don't allow Alliance in. It's pretty simple and easy to do if you got enough people. When the event starts, there are gonna be like little eggs on the floor. You need to collect like 8 of them and bring them to your minecart, which is super simple and easy. Again, you don't have to be part of that. There are usually many people who are doing that. You can be the guard, protecting others from Alliance. After that, we usually went, like, there's a ledge in between the Quarry and Seat of Corlock, and you can just climb up and enter this little cave here, where a mini boss, or whatever you want to call it, spawns. It yields a pretty decent amount of artifact fragments, which is pretty useful. So make sure, if you got enough people, make sure to kill that. If you got 3 or less, just skip that. It's pretty hard to kill with that amount of people. Alright, next thing. Let's go to ghosts. Alright, the ghosts are, again, pretty simple. All the events are pretty simple, so anyone can finish them. Ghosts are actually one of the toughest events, at least in my opinion, as Alliance usually was there faster than we were, and it was pretty hard to fight them off. There are gonna be like those spectral ghosts spawned around, and you need to use like a special gun on them. The special gun is mapped to your extra action button, which is the same like it's gonna pop up like your garrison ability for the first time, so you're gonna see that easily. And after capturing like, or shooting like 8 again ghosts, maybe, yeah, around that number, you win the event. And again, it's the same amount of conquest points as usually. Then, instead of going straight for Brute's Rise or the Amphitheater, make sure to clear the Ring of Conquest. There are 3 bosses, 1 in the middle, 2 on the side. You don't have to go around, you can go from the front, but make sure to clear all 3. They yield pretty nice amount of artifact fragments, and they drop a lot of those special items that drop only in Ashran. Wow, I got no graphics here for those. Cool. Those can be scroll of speed, like mass invisibility, scroll of protection, and other useful or less useful stuff. After you clear that, again, keep your eye on the chat, see what event is next. Make sure to listen to your raid. Usually there are people who know what's gonna be next, so you can just easily follow them. And the last event is in Brute's Rise, and that's the biggest thing I never understood. It's pretty buggy, so sometimes it wasn't even announced that this event is happening, and sometimes it never happened. So I think it requires you killing the main boss, mini boss, inside the Brute's Rise, which is like inside the hole right here. He's just standing there. You need like 2-3 people to down him. He's not that hard, but you should have a tank and a healer. After that, those events just repeat. So it's pretty much a farming spree. You just keep going and going, and your honors and conquest points are going up. Make sure to buy items in War Spear. Also, one thing to note, every event has a chance, if you win it, to give you a log box or strong box or whatever you want to call it, and that upon opening can drop pretty nice items, up to 620 I believe. I haven't seen anything better. Well, you can get 626, which is the Warforge item, but that's not the main reason why I geared up so fast. Those events are those extra honor points. Also, every area has a daily, I believe. If you finish the daily, which is usually like kill these and kill those, you get extra honor points and stuff. So make sure to do that as well. You can coordinate with your raid. Another thing to note is that you should actually buy these in War Spear. They're like these little flying thingies that will bring your fragments safely to the vendor. So it's like easy portable trade artifact fragments for honor points. You should use that when you get like 300 and more fragments. You don't want to be dying with this amount. Alright, this seems like all I wanted to say. About the time I spent on this, the whole gear took me like few hours, and I did some of the main PvP, but when I've seen that it's not really worth it, I just skipped that. You don't have to spend hours farming that. You can just get some of the gear and spend your broken bones in your garrison buildings, as you're gonna get a ton of broken bones while doing these events. Even if you don't want to get them, you're gonna get them, and a lot of them. Yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. I hope I haven't missed anything. And about the main PvP, you should actually watch out for the shoutouts to know where the main alliance like Zerg is, so you can avoid them more easily. Also, never farm alone. Don't do these daily quests or weekly quests. I think they are daily. Don't do those alone. Some rogues can really mess up your day, as they can like stun you or sap you and then steal your artifact fragments and just run away. Usually you want to stick with your raid, and if you see the raid is having some issues or people are dropping out, switch raids. There are many raids going, just switch to a better one. Alright, good luck with your farming and see you around.